Welcome students. In this video we'll be talking about defining a function in mathematics. A function is a relation between a set of inputs and a set of outputs, with the property that each input is related to exactly one output. Functions are one fundamental concept in mathematics and are used extensively across many fields to describe various types of phenomena. So a function typically consists of three main components: the domain, which is the set of all possible input values or arguments for the function. These are also known as the independent variables. So we have some values here, and we call them x's, for example, for input, and this will be the domain of the function. And now let's draw that codomain. Which will be your y, your output. This will be the set of all possible outputs, and the actual output value for a subset of the codomain and are known as the range. So within this codomain, the actual output form a subset of the codomain. So let's say this one is with the subset that forms the actual output. This will be called the range. Okay, so the rule of assignment, a specific rule of a formula that assigns each input from the domain to exactly one output in the codomain. So for example, this one will go here, this one will go here, and this one will go here, and let's say this one will go to another point here. A function is often denoted by a letter such as f, g, or h. So for example, f of x will go to y. So f of x indicates that a function f assigns the output y. So x is usually called the independent variable, and y will be your dependent variable. So now let me give you one example what is not a function. So let's say you have something that looks like this. So you have your x and your y, and then you have multiple y's here, and then one of the x's goes to the y here as usual. That is fine. But then one of the x's goes here, and it also goes here. That means that one x goes to multiple y. So this would not be a function, not a function. So one example to consider for a function, the function y equals x squared. The domain would be all the real numbers, because when you square any x, it will output a real number, which will be positive. The codomain will be all no negatives. So that's what we're saying. It will be all positive, or zero will be all no negative. And the rule of assignment will be that when you input an x, you will get the x squared. That will be the rule. So what are some types of functions? Some types of functions would be like linear functions, and those are the form like f of x equals mx plus b, where m and b are constants, or quadratic functions like the x squared, where ax squared plus bx and plus c and abc are constants, or other polynomial functions, functions that involve terms with no negative integer exponents. Understanding functions and their properties is crucial for solving mathematical problems and modeling real-world situations. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. See you soon.